Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Finally, we made it. Today, we have such a fun episode of The Morning Toast because I am here with the Skinny Confidential, Lauryn Evarts Bosstick.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. We have so many questions for you, and I have so many personal questions for you. We've just been sitting here for the past 20 minutes, ruining the show because I couldn't hold my questions in about how to get better Instagram flow. But we will get into all of that in a bit. We are, per usual, going to hit you with the fast 5 stories that you need to know before you wake up and take a bite out of your morning toast. But first, let's just catch up with you. Welcome to New York.
Thank you.
How has it been?
It's been amazing. I am eating a little bit too much pasta.
I understand.
I feel a little bloated.
Anywhere good?
Carbone.
Okay.
We also went to Campagnola last night.
Where's that?
It's on the Upper East Side. It's
Nice.
Very you feel like you're in the 50s. There's a piano, martinis.
Cute.
But I'm just feeling so bloated from the pasta. I need to walk more.
What is your Skinny Confidential tip for when you feel bloated?
I have been doing intermittent fasting when I'm here, so I will just not eat for 16 hours, and I'm actually experimenting with it and trying it, and I like it so far. So I just wake up, I do coffee, I have a fiber powder that I put in it, and then I do water with lemon and tea, and then I'll eat at 12 o'clock, and I'll eat normal, because I have to enjoy the pasta and the bread, so.
Totally, it's all about balance.
It's all about balance.
So what brings you to New York? Just
Work, play. Also, my parents have never been to New York. They're here. My dad and Julie.
Welcome.
And they've never been, so we wanted to take them, and Michael's parents are here with us, so we kind of did a family thing.
That's so nice.
And we're just enjoying the city and eating our way through it.
Well, welcome. We're so happy to have you, and I'm so excited for this episode.
I know. We're going to talk about Instagram feeds.
We're going to talk about Instagram feeds. We're going to talk about skincare, beauty, wellness, all the things that you are an expert on. And I've been more and more taking care of myself with vitamins and whatnot. I don't know that it's really working, but
vitamins, you got a facial massage.
Yeah.
Cut back on the pasta for me.
Yeah. I drink a lot of water. Electrolytes.
Cinnamon in the coffee.
Oh, really?
Always.
What does that do?
Balances the blood sugar.
Balances the
Little almond milk.
I'm fucking up. And I drink hazelnut coffee, so that will taste really good.
So good.
Okay.
I carry it in my purse, a little vial of cinnamon.
Oh my, I would love
suspicious.
to go through your purse.
Not right now. No.
Us Weekly articles that are what's in my purse, they need to profile you because I feel like there's so much we could learn.
Crumbled GG crackers, lip venom lip gloss, that's open, splattered everywhere, a vial of cinnamon. It's bleak.
That's amazing. Okay. So before we get into all of that, we are going to hit you with the stories that you need to know this morning. Weirdly, a lot happened last night, sort of. So we are here to inform you about it. First up, Drake confirms that he has a son on the new album Scorpio. Quote, "The kid is mine." So I'm sure you've heard about all this drama between Drake and I believe it was Pusha T.
I haven't.
Okay, so they were having a rap battle as one does, and then Pusha T threw out there that Drake has a child. That he had with a random girl a year ago.
Do we know who she is?
I'm not sure that it's, she's a French former adult film star, Sophie Brousseau.
Ooh, scandalous.
Scandalous. So I think the child's about a year old now, and he was hiding the kid from the world, and then Pusha T brought it out into the open.
He probably is doing this for press, though. Don't you think he's hiding, he's holding back?
Perhaps. And now this is the perfect time to announce it, and he confirmed it on his new song. So I wonder what this means, if we're going to ever meet the child.
What do you think the child's name is? Did they release the name?
I don't know, but the child's only 1 or 2, so it hasn't been that long.
Is the child on Instagram?
No, and that's the real shame.
Yeah, that is a shame.
I'm sure the child would have a wonderful
I could help
flow.
the child with the aesthetic.
You call it aesthetic, I call it flow, because my little sister Margot calls it flow.
I'm going to start calling it flow. I like flow.
Right?
Yeah, I'm over aesthetic. It's too bougie.
Yeah, that's true. And flow is just it makes it feel less premeditated. It's
I know.
Just it's my flow.
Yeah, okay. That's my new word. If I start using it, don't do that.
Oh, go for it.
Okay.
You can thank Margot. Thanks, Snitch, for keeping us young. Anyways, the article reads from people.com. Drake just dropped a bombshell. He's a daddy. The 31-year-old rapper confirmed the long-rumored news that he fathered a child with French former adult film star Sophie Brousseau on his new double album Scorpio, which was released just before midnight Thursday on Apple Music. In his track Emotionless, which samples Mariah Carey, Drake declares, quote, "I wasn't hiding my kid from the world. I was hiding the world from my kid." Very fair. This is a scary world we live in.
Little Kylie Jenner.
Yes.
Little Kylie Jenner.
I'm sure he took a page out of her playbook. He says, breaking news in my life, I don't run to the blogs. The only ones I want to tell are the ones I can call. That's fair. She's not my lover like Billie Jean, but the kid is mine. Damn.
I feel the next album's going to be all about her. Or him. Him? Her?
I don't know.
I feel like
all
it's
we know
her.
is like that there's a child. I think it might be a son because I feel like I would, yes, his son's mother.
Okay.
Because I would remember if it was like if he had a baby girl. I feel like he'll be a really good dad actually.
He will be a good dad.
Assuming like he, you know, now owns up to the fact that he's a dad.
Yeah. Good for Drake.
Good for Drake. I still like want him to find true love, but
I feel like that time's not going to come for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I think we're waiting on that. That's going to be a long
who do you
time.
think? What kind of girl do you think?
I
he'll
think
end
he's
up
going to have to go through like a Chris Humphries situation, like Kim did, to get to his Kanye. You know?
Yeah.
Don't you feel that for him?
I do, but do you feel like him and Rihanna are ever gonna be together?
See, Rihanna might be his Kanye.
That's true, but like I feel like he would marry Rihanna tomorrow, but like she would not marry him.
Yeah, that's always how it goes though. Like Kanye like was chasing Kim, you know?
That's true.
Michael was like that with me. Like you got to make him wait for like years and years and years and let him get really obsessed with you.
Is that what happened between the two of you?
Yeah, like I made him wait and wait and wait and wait, and it was like years later.
Oh my goodness.
It's the best. Everyone should do that. Like just let him get really obsessed.
How did you guys meet?
We met when we were 12.
Oh my God, I think you told me this when we did your podcast.
12 years
And
old.
I was equally shocked.
My
How?
dad caught us in the closet at 12.
Did you guys go to school together?
We went to school together, and
That
we
is so
broke up
cute.
for years and years and got back together at 21.
So you're like middle school sweethearts.
Middle school sweethearts.
That's so sweet. So how long have you guys been married now?
We've been married for 2 years.
How's married life?
It's good. It's the same.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah. You're engaged.
I'm engaged.
Your ring's beautiful.
Thank you.
Okay, tell me about that. Like just a little tangent?
Yeah, no, we got engaged in February, and it's great. And being engaged is wonderful, and I always felt like being engaged was like the best time of your life, and it definitely is. But now I'm really looking forward to like being married because planning
Take
a
your
wedding.
time. Take your time. Being engaged is fun.
But planning a wedding is not.
No,
And
planning a wedding is
and
not.
people in the comments want me to ask you any tips for planning a wedding because I need all the help I can get.
I didn't plan one thing till a month before I got married.
Really?
Yeah, I just didn't want the pressure. I was, I'm building my business, and so I decided that I would procrastinate like I do with everything. And I waited till the last minute, and I really didn't look at what anyone else did. I just did what I wanted.
Where did you get married?
Cabo, one and only Palmilla.
Was it a big wedding?
50 people.
Oh, that's
So
so
small.
lovely.
I blacked out the night before my wedding. There was drama. It was
Were
perfect.
you hungover?
Oh,
That's my
I was so
nightmare.
hungover.
Like, because you have to have like your rehearsal dinner or like a dinner before the wedding. And if I'm hungover on my wedding day, like I get monster hangovers.
there
like,
was nothing helping me. No sheet mask in the world. I was the nutty professor. It was so bloated. Not great.
What tips?
I made my parents reshoot the wedding photos. That's how bloated I was.
That's amazing.
I made everyone get dressed up and reshoot the wedding photos.
Do you have any hangover remedies that like you swear by?
A sheet mask, a steam shower, lots of facial manipulation. Like
Really?
people would think I'm crazy, like smacking my face, like facial massager. I have a hack for it, a vibrator, $8 vibrator on Amazon.
Okay.
Around the eyes. You got to get the lymphatic system going to flush it out.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you know all about the lymphatic system and like all of these things that just like most people don't. Like, where did you learn all of this?
I'm gonna name my firstborn lymphatic. I'm not kidding. Like I love the lymphatic system.
What is the lymphatic system for those of us who don't know?
Okay, so basically you want your lymphatic system to be circulating because if it's not and it's stagnant, you get puffy. That's why you can get puffy in your neck, and you don't want to be puffy. You want to drain it.
Okay.
So to drain it, you want to manipulate, massage your face, and that makes you go pee, and that's the water getting out of your body. I learned about this because my friend went to Shanghai, and he said that everyone was walking around hitting themselves to work out, and that's because they get their lymphatic system going. So
so
Tony
interesting.
Robbins jumps on a trampoline in the morning, that gets it going. A lot of people will jump in a freezing cold pool of water just like to really kickstart it.
Oh my goodness. I need to get my lymphatic system is dormant, you guys. I've never done any of those things. I wish I had a trampoline. But so what can someone in the city with like no backyard, what can I do to get my lymphatic system going?
You can use your hands.
and just like
You just go out and down. Make sure you go down though because you don't want it to get stuck in your face. Out and down, and then with the eyes you go under and down this way, so the opposite way.
okay.
But get an $8 vibrator off Amazon and just use that on your face.
And you do that every day?
Every day. I cannot put makeup on without it.
What do you do what is your getting ready process like before you do your makeup?
A lot of skin. I'm obsessed with skin.
Your skin's amazing.
Thank you. You know what? It's not amazing right now in the city. The city wreaks havoc because of the pollution.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys, this city is just, I gotta move.
I know.
I have to move.
The city's amazing. It just isn't good for your skin.
Okay, that's fair. Also, there's no good light. We were just talking about.
Yeah, we want to walk around with this light around us 24/7.
We do.
We don't ask for much.
It's hard to take a good photo in the city. Like the sidewalks are so much trash that is not good for the aesthetic.
It's not good. There's a lot of green and brown in there, you know?
So, I just found out that Lauryn will not take a picture in brown. Like, if there's brown in the photo, she won't take the photo, which is so crazy to me and so smart because it really affects your flow.
It totally affects your flow. So for me, I just don't like the color brown. Like I don't like a brown couch. Like I don't want it in there. And I don't like the color orange. And I don't like the color green in my feed.
Okay.
I like pink, white, and black in my feed.
Your feed is very uniform.
But some people will have a brand that's brown and orange and green and love it.
Yeah.
So you just have to, it's not like I'm grossed out with the color. It just doesn't fit the brand.
I understand.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay.
I think you would actually like my apartment. I think it's very on brand for you.
What color is it?
It's like white walls, all white walls, and then like silver gray couch, marble, a lot of like lucite, silver.
Love lucite.
Love lucite.
Lucite's great for photos.
Yes.
Yeah, so stand in front of a white wall with your lucite.
Okay. No, I have so many new tips.
A little pop of green for you. See, you need green in your feed. Because like,
we
this
came
is
up
your
with
brand.
the colors that will work for me. Pink, green, red,
Yes.
white.
Yes, black.
And a little black. I can't help it. I'm from New York. Like, I have to have black.
I love black in my feed.
Yeah.
A pop of black is great.
Okay. You guys, things are going to change for me forever.
I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be sending Spark notes.
The pressure's on. And also, we've already had this conversation, but I was telling Lauryn, when we did your podcast, I was asking you how you edit your photos, and you told me about this app called Darkroom that changed my life. And I haven't seen you since, and so I told you today that you really have helped me. For those of you who have never heard of Darkroom, like, you must get it. It's kind of hard to figure out at first, because you were saying that you can remove certain colors or like change them, and it took me a while to like figure out what worked for me.
But now you do it quick, huh?
Now I do it quick, and it's everything. And like, you take pictures that are in bad light, and you can make them look like they were taken in good light.
Yes, so you can take whatever colors you don't want in your Instagram feed out of it. I feel like I need to do like a whole Instagram live on all these like tricks.
You really do, because I feel like for you it's just like so simple and elemental, but for other people it's like, oh no, I just use Instagram filters and it sucks.
And it's actually fun and therapeutic to sit and edit your photos.
Yes, unless for me, I take my pictures while I'm like out and then I post them while I'm out. So like I have 10 minutes where I'm just not talking to anyone on my phone, like trying to optimize
Just
the photo.
go to the bathroom and pretend like you're sick.
Okay.
I've done that a couple times.
Okay.
Yeah, you know?
All the tips. So what other apps like do you swear by? What's the new Darkroom for me?
So Facetune's amazing for whitening the backgrounds.
I do that.
Okay, you can whiten your eyes a little bit. You don't want to go crazy. You don't want to look like a cartoon character.
Right.
But I love to whiten the backgrounds with Facetune. I love Darkroom. I love Afterlight. What's Visco, obviously.
I've never used Visco. It's so like overwhelming to me.
You got to use Visco. It's so easy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like, do you have one Visco filter that like you pretty much use for all of your
Right
photos?
now I'm loving grain. It's kind of like a Kim K grain.
Okay.
They have that in Visco. I'm going to transfer you to Visco.
Okay.
Like you're going to be using Visco.
If you tell me to use Visco, I will use Visco because you've really changed my life so far. And I have so many life changes to make, and I'm so excited.
You're going to be facial massaging
I'm going to
on
come back
Darkroom.
on Monday. My lymphatic system is going to be in check. You guys won't recognize me. It's going to be fantastic. Okay, second story, kind of sad news. Sam Smith is going through some shit following his breakup. So, very sad. The Grammy winner brought the Thrill of It All tour to Barclays Center on Wednesday night and told the audience he's going through a tough time. I didn't realize he was in the city.
I don't know much about Sam Smith.
I don't know that much either, but I feel like when someone like throws a concert in the city, like it's all over my feed, and I didn't even know he was here.
I didn't know he was here either. Maybe we'll run into him.
Maybe.
We'll get him facial massaging.
Definitely. Quote, I know that everyone in this room right now is going through some shit. I know I'm going through some shit. Tonight I want all of us to just leave all of our worries and all of our heartache aside and let's have some fun. So earlier that day, news broke that him and the 13 Reasons Why actor Brandon Flynn had split. Do you watch 13 Reasons Why?
I don't, but in the secret Facebook group, everyone raves about it.
Oh my God, that's a whole other thing that we haven't even talked about. So you have a secret Facebook group.
And you have one too.
And we have one too. And we both have like equally wonderful communities.
Amazing communities.
And I just want to shout out to all of those people who are watching.
They need to intermingle. The communities, I just was telling you earlier, they're very similar. They're really nice, cool girls.
Yes. And we literally talk about the toasters every single. What do your fans call themselves?
I just call them readers, but they call themselves skinnies.
That's a cute name.
Yeah, it's cheeky.
How did you come up with the name The Skinny Confidential?
So everyone asks me this and they think it has to do with being skinny. It's just about getting the skinny, like getting the secrets.
Oh.
Which is why I had to tell you about Darkroom. You know?
It's so interesting.
It's very on brand.
No, I thought it started as like a health thing, and then it kicked off into like all the beauty and whatnot. But that's so interesting. It's the skinny.
Yes, get the skinny.
You definitely hit us with the skinny, so I'm quite appreciative. Anyways, I don't watch 13 Reasons Why, and I don't really keep up with Sam Smith, but I'm really sad for everyone who's really sad about their breakup. They seemed like a really cute couple.
Is he cute?
I don't
know what he looks like.
I don't know. There's not a photo of him in this article, but I'm sure he's cute because Sam Smith is cute.
Yeah, he's so cute.
Remember when he was like that? Like he lost so much weight.
Yeah, he's looking good.
Oh my God, my friend Kristen wrote this article. Hey, Stin, congrats. She's so cute. I love her. Anyways, Sam Smith is looking good. He definitely reads The Skinny Confidential.
I hope so. Sam.
Who reads The Skinny Confidential that like you found out and you're just like obsessed with?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't have anyone I don't think famous that's come up to me and told me they read The Skinny Confidential.
Really?
No. I mean, you.
Thank you. That you really know how to make a girl feel special. No, I feel like, no, you're everywhere. And your Instagram, like your community is like so dedicated.
It's just like yours. You have the same type of community. You know what else is great? It's like both of them are very non-judgmental communities. Mm-hmm. That's really what I try to cultivate. Like, we don't want to talk about politics or religion. It's just a place to get the skinny. Orgasms, everything.
And like to meet people that are like-minded and have the same interests that you wouldn't have had a chance to meet otherwise.
Totally. I've met so many girls in there. And they're meeting each other and doing meetups. I'm sure that yours are the same.
And the meetups are so cute. They're so creative. And also like they just go to the cutest places. They have like the cutest decor. There's this meetup that they do in the OC Toasters. And it's at like this beautiful house on like the waterfront. But then I guess the girl whose house it is, her boyfriend like takes a boat and goes across the channel and takes a picture of them from the boat.
Where can I find a boyfriend like
right?
that?
Isn't that so cute?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And that is gold.
We need to go to the next OC Toaster meetup because it looks lit.
And I'm sure they do it very on brand, so it's fitting with the flow.
Yes.
Yeah.
They really. This
Great
helps
community.
with flow as well, like this vibe. So, okay, this next story I feel like is perfect for you because the Kardashian and Jenner clan fire and unfollow longtime makeup artist Joy Spinelli.
Okay, I saw this morning on the Daily Mail.
That's where I'm reading it from. So, do you follow Joyce?
I don't follow Joyce. We ran into her when we were in the south of France, and I was like stalking her with my binoculars.
How was she?
She was great. She was with her kid in her bikini drinking rosé.
The dream.
She was at Club 55, and Michael was trying to talk to her. I nudged him a couple times to like say hi or buy her a drink. But I went and checked, and I can confirm that Khloe Kardashian does not follow her anymore.
That's so crazy. But what's weird is that I realized this a few months ago, and Claudia and I talked about it and like speculated and moved on. And so I don't understand why it's in the news now. You know?
How long ago did you like know this? How did you find this information?
I think we were either the Toasters pointed it out or we were just realizing that Joyce like wasn't around, and then we looked to see if they still followed her.
So the Toasters are like really good investigators.
They're the TIA, the Toasters Intelligence Agency.
Wow.
That's what they call it. They have a group called the TIA.
You need
where they like sleuth hardcore.
I need to be in that group.
No, it's wild. They are literally like outfoxing the kids at Quantico.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Love it.
Yeah. If you ever like have a mystery, like, I don't know, a social media mystery that you need solved, the TIA is here for you.
Can they do like a cheating boyfriend situation
yes.
too?
Oh, they do a ton of cheating boyfriend work.
Okay.
It's really incredible.
I like that.
Anyway, so I'm sure it was the Toasters who flagged it for us. So now what's weird to me about this story is why it's like in the news now, considering this has been news for a while. And then I'm reading the like bullet points from the Daily Mail, and they seem very pro-Joyce. So it makes me feel like she kind of like
They're
put this out there.
not juicy enough either. The bullets are not giving us what happened. Did you notice?
No, exactly. They're just like stating the facts. And the last bullet says, in 2015, Kim copied Joyce's platinum blonde locks. Like that feels like Joyce wrote that.
And that's like not enough. Like that's not why they're like in a fight. I feel.
No, and like I feel like it takes so much for the Kardashians to really cut someone out.
Yes.
Because once you're in their inner circle, like you're in, and they'll treat you like family, and family you get a lot of chances. So like for you to ostracize someone that you consider family, it has to be really bad. Like, remember when they fired Monica Rose?
Yeah, that was big. That was headline
crazy.
News. I still want to know what happened exactly.
So what I heard and what came out is basically that she was kind of like double dipping. She was like charging them for clothes that she was getting for free.
How can you do that?
I don't know.
When you're being promoted like that?
I don't know.
I just don't even understand that.
She was like
bummer for her.
Charging like her fee, which was crazy, and like they didn't realize what they were paying for.
Oh God.
And then like Kris was going through the books, and then Kris like sent like an email to a bunch of people like telling them what she had done.
And what I like really love about the Kardashians is when they cut you out, it's all at once. So they go snip.
No, totally. Like
it's so cutthroat.
It's so cutthroat, but that's what's so amazing about them, like as a family, is that they really have each other's backs in that sense. Like no one is gonna turn on the other.
Totally.
Like you fuck with one sister, you fucked with the whole
You know
clan.
they're on a group text.
Oh my God.
All together talking about Joyce right now.
Totally.
Can the toasters get the group text information?
Oh my God. That would be next level, but honestly, I would not be surprised. Truly.
Yeah, the group text is for sure saying, time to unfollow Joyce.
I would love to see their group texts.
I mean, can you imagine?
No, I really couldn't.
Can you imagine like the conversation around Kate? Like I can't even imagine.
There's so much.
Oh.
Tristan.
Oh. Did you see how she
unblocked him?
Yeah, unblocked him.
Yeah, it made me happy.
Yeah,
because I just want happiness for Khloe, and yeah, what Tristan did was fucked up, but like it's about what's gonna make Khloe happy for me.
Yes, and I think that like they have an underlying understanding between each other, Tristan and Khloe.
I think most celebrity relationships do, and that they have to because it's so different.
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
You're in a whole nother.
They have an understanding. I just feel bad for her that she was pregnant.
Yes, and that like everyone knows, you know, because now not only did she have to go through it, but now she has to constantly like defend herself.
Yeah.
And her relationship, and, like that's exhausting.
Totally exhausting. But I like how the Kardashians are accepting him back.
Me too. Like, so maybe they are about second chances. I don't know.
I don't think with Joyce. I think she's out. Monica and Joyce are out.
That's so scary. Honestly, the girl's style has suffered since Monica left. Mostly Kendall, because Kendall is the only one who really uses a stylist.
It has suffered a bit.
And Kendall and Gigi were both using her, and they looked amazing. Like she really is a wonderful stylist. And afterwards, it was like it took a while for them to get back on track, and now it's fine, but it's never like how it was.
I feel like you should DM Monica and see if she can like come. Like next time I'm here, we can do like she can come dress us.
Oh my God, I would love that.
But we don't want to get on
Have
the
you ever
Kardashian
used a
bad side.
stylist?
I have never used a stylist.
Me neither. I can't even imagine like what. Actually, I've been having trouble shopping recently. Like I can't find anything.
I feel like
that
it's efficient. I like efficiency, and it saves you time. So I don't know.
What, stylists?
Yeah, if you have a stylist and they know what's going to be flattering, or if you're going to be on camera, or whatever you're going to do, they know how to dress your body type.
And they know like what's out there.
Yes.
Like I have to go to every store to see what's out there.
It's a little annoying.
Maybe I need a stylist. That would be so extra though.
I like extra though.
Really?
Yeah, they need to make an Uber for stylists that's like affordable for all.
Like Glam Squad for stylists. That's a really good idea.
Yeah.
That's very on brand for you. You should think about it. I'll be a client. Okay, speaking of the Kardashians, next up, Kylie Jenner, Kanye West, and Rihanna are among Time's 25 most influential people on the internet. I mean, that all makes sense, except the list is obviously lacking because we're not on it, but it's fine. Other people included are Busy Phillips, YouTubers Logan Paul and Jake Paul, the K-pop sensation BTS, Donald Trump, and the Parkland shooting student activist. So, very well-rounded list.
Very well-rounded
I'm
list.
glad to see BTS is on it because they are so influential. Did you watch that award show where people were literally screaming at the top? Like, there's a level of scream, just like of audience cheer. There's a level of like Shawn Mendes. There's a level of Justin Bieber. And then there's a level of BTS that I've never heard before.
Higher than Jake Paul?
I believe so.
Okay.
It's so crazy.
But you know who's a sleeper cell on that list? Busy Phillips. She's a sleeper cell.
Watch
out for her. She's going to be famous. She's doing her thing.
She has a show coming on E! Like a talk show, and Claudia and I have mixed feelings about it because she's like famous for her Instagram stories, I guess. I don't follow her. What are your
follow
thoughts?
her sometimes, and I think she's really good.
Really?
Yeah, she's cultivated an amazing community. She's real. She's raw. I think her show's going to be good.
I hope it's good. And also, even if I like, however I feel about her, it is very cool that like as a traditional actress, she's made the most of the digital community.
So cool.
And that she understands the whole realm.
She's really evolved, which is really awesome to see a celebrity do. She's embraced the influencer and celebrity side.
That I can appreciate.
Hopefully she'll have like all the Dawson's Creek cast members on and she can do like a reunion.
You know who I love?
Pacey?
James Vanderbeek.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't even watch, I never watched Dawson's Creek.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Don't Trust the Bee in Apartment 23?
No. What are these shows that you're telling me?
Oh my God. It was like a 2-season show and it was canceled before its time. And it's heartbreaking. I probably rewatch it once a year on Netflix. James Vanderbeek plays himself. It's so good. It's with like Kristen Ritter. And it's the most underrated show ever.
Okay, I gotta watch it.
Toasters, you need to watch it. I don't know if I've ever told you that, but you must. You'll love it. It's right up there with Riverdale and Dynasty and The Kissing Booth.
Wow.
Yeah.
Deep.
Do you watch Riverdale?
No, but I know you're a huge fan.
I am. But
God, I need to watch more TV when I'm
What do you
hanging out with
watch?
I watch Real Housewives,
Okay.
of course. I watch the latest Southern Charm, but nothing before Southern Charm. So only
Just
this
this season.
Only
Okay.
this season. And I watch Vanderpump Rules, and that's it.
That's really what I watch too. And then I'm binge watching Mad Men right now. So
Okay, I've watched Mad Men, love that show.
It's so
Breaking
good.
Bad, like I've watched all those types of
bingey shows.
I'm into Billions.
Okay, I've only seen season 1 of Billions
Into
because I
Billions.
don't know how to watch the rest of it now. I don't know how to get Showtime on demand, but I loved the first season.
Billions is amazing. I have
It's
a
so
huge
good.
crush on Axe.
Yeah,
He's insane.
he's insane. It's so good. I need to catch up now.
Yeah, Billions, you have to add that to your list.
So as someone who's just only watched this season of Southern Charm, so you don't like know a lot of the backstory, but who do you like?
I love Cameron. I mean, how can you not?
Yes.
She is
and she's
so
barely
cool.
on it this season, and like she's still a fan favorite.
I love her. I like Shep. I don't mind him. I understand him.
I understand him too, and he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And like very smart, and knows who he is. And
Yes,
even
that's
if it's
why I
not,
like him.
Even if it's not what you would want for him, like he's happy.
That's why I like him. He knows who he is. He knows what he is, and he's cool with it. And he's unapologetically doing himself.
Mm-hmm.
I also like. Oh, I know who I like. Patricia. Oh,
You do?
I just finished her book. Have you read it?
No, what's it called?
It's The Art of Southern Charm.
Okay.
It
What is
is-
it about?
Amazing. I finished it in a weekend. It tells you everything you need to do, like in life. So she has her dressing room that she gets dressed in with her martini and her butler, and she talks all about how you can do your own and how to throw a party and where to put a napkin and how to be a lady and how to get a guy. Gotta watch. Gotta read it.
Oh my
Everyone
goodness.
needs to read that book.
Honestly, I will read that book. I wasn't always a fan of hers because I felt like she was really hard on Catherine. But this season, I feel like she's coming around, and I like her more. And I love the idea of her, like this just glamorous woman. She's
Always in a muumuu.
Always in a muumuu, like she's lived. She has wisdom for days. But I just felt like she was a little too mean for me. But this season, I'm seeing a different side of her, I'll say.
I think if you read her book, you'll see a different side too.
I agree. Because I want to know more about her story. Like, what got her to be, like, so glamorous and mean?
She's had 3 husbands.
That's crazy.
She walks you through it all. She walks you how to get a guy. She walks you how a lady should act. It's so good.
Oh, my God. I will actually read it. That's a book I would like.
You'll finish it in 2 days.
Do you know when she wrote it?
She wrote it probably, I think, a year ago.
Oh, okay. So since she's been a reality star.
I really want to interview her in her dressing room and like go to Charleston and sit down with her.
Have you
and
reached
have a
out?
martini. I reached out. So Patricia, if you're watching,
She actually, I don't know if she's watching right now, but she gets around on the internet. Like, she sees what's out there and being said about the show. So there is a chance that this could cross her desk.
okay.
And you should do it. And I would watch.
Yeah.
Listen, and I'm going to read your book. Okay, next story, 5th and final story before we just get into all things TSC. Lyin Ryan Lochte faces 6 months in prison as Brazilian court rules he will be prosecuted for falsely claiming he was robbed at gunpoint after a drunken interview during the Rio Olympics. How crazy is that?
What?
The Superior Tribunal de Justiça, oh my God, we are the Superior Tribunal de Justiça because we serve up justice on this show all day. If there's anyone you feel like serving justice for, let me know. We can make it happen. Ruled on Wednesday that prosecutors can move forward with criminal charges against Ryan Lochte. The swimmer is facing 1 to 6 months prison and a possible fine for lying to members of the Delegacia Especial de Atendimento Io Turista in
Wow.
2016. He was questioned by the group after falsely telling Billy Bush he had been robbed at gunpoint during a drunken interview at the Rio Olympics. Lochte had previously rejected a deal that would have dismissed any further charges if he had paid a $70,000 fine. I'm sure he's regretting that now. That's so crazy. I thought that this was over.
No,
and
he just had a baby.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe that one, that this has followed him for so long, and that they didn't settle it, and that it's such a, like, what he said was really fucked up and stupid and weird, but that it was like such a big deal legally.
The internet never forgets.
No,
You
they
know?
do not.
I mean, hopefully.
Honestly, I almost forgot until I saw this.
I mean, he probably really will have to do jail time, huh?
And like in Brazil.
That's rough.
Oh my goodness. And I feel like either on the one hand, it's like, no, he won't. He's Ryan Lochte. Like, he'll get out of it. But on the other hand, they'd like to make an example of celebrities, you know?
Yes, exactly.
And I feel like this could be a situation like that.
This is a Paris Hilton in jail thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Chloe in jail.
Lindsay Lohan.
Wow. Oh my goodness. That is so wild. I did forget about it.
Maybe just community service.
Maybe. That would be nice. And I feel like that punishment would fit the crime.
Yeah. Community service.
He needs to serve the community, considering
service.
he insulted them.
Yeah.
Very fair. Okay, now we are going to just talk about all things beauty.
TFC?
Yes, because when we did your podcast, I remember we were talking about Botox, and for months I've been saying how badly I wanted it. I finally got it 2 weeks ago.
It looks amazing. Where'd you get it?
I got it at Dr. Sharon Giese on the Upper East Side.
Okay, but like where on the face?
I got this line. I really only went in for this line because I would always furrow my brows and it would leave a wrinkle, and I didn't want to be able to make that face anymore. So I got it there, and then she just like did a couple units up here.
It looks really good.
And my favorite part, I didn't even ask for this, but she didn't do these, so I can still raise my eyebrow.
Perfect. You want a little raise.
And I love the art of raising an eyebrow.
Yeah, I love the art of raising an eyebrow. Keep the eyebrow so you can raise it.
Yeah, like even if it gets like so wrinkled, I won't stop. So how often do you recommend getting Botox?
The thing is everyone's different. Like you really have to go to a good doctor. Don't do a Groupon. Don't do a Groupon for Botox.
Okay.
Go to a good doctor and ask them what they think and come in with your own agenda. I started when I was 21 years old, and I just got my number 11 done. And I feel like it just opens up right here, and now I get my forehead done too, and I love it.
I love it. I feel like I have a new forehead. So I never have even
Love a new
thought
forehead.
about how I felt about my forehead, and now I'm just like, look at my forehead.
You're thrilled with it.
I'm so proud. Yeah,
it looks real. It's a good forehead.
Thank you. And now I just want like the rest of my. I want to be as proud of the rest of my face.
Yeah, but
as
you
I
don't
am.
want it around your mouth because then you can't smile.
No, exactly. And I'm very. My mouth moves it a million different ways, and I like that, especially for the show.
Yeah, you can't for this show.
Yeah, I don't want to be sitting like this.
No. We need the bottom part to move.
So what other skincare, dermatology, cosmetology things do you do?
So I talked about getting my boobs done on the Skinny Confidential. I don't know if that's skincare, but there's a whole post on that. And I think I have to get them redone next month.
When did you do them?
I did them when I was 19.
And why do you, like, is it just maintenance?
It's just, it's time to get them redone. And if I get them redone, I'm going to be like filming the whole thing. Not like in surgery, but you know,
Right.
I'm going to like talk
Document.
about my experience.
I really appreciate, like, I understand people who are private about this sort of stuff, and good for you. But I really appreciate people who are public about it, because so many people have these thoughts or questions about it, and you need good information.
Totally. My photographer who's here right now, Ariel, she just got her nose done, and she opened up about it on social media, and the outpour of support has been amazing. People want to start talking about things like this. I think that more influencers should, own up.
Well, speaking of Southern Charm, Naomi got a nose job.
Okay, she looks amazing.
She is beautiful.
So wait, on this season that I'm watching, does she have a nose job?
No, she got it
She's so pretty.
after this season. So she was on Watch What Happens Live, and in a few of her interviews that are filmed afterwards, she has a new, different nose.
Okay.
So, and it looks so good, and she talked about it on Watch What Happens Live, and like, I feel like people try to deny this stuff all the time, and it's like, we can tell. So not only did you do this, you're also a liar.
And she looks amazing on the season I'm watching.
No, she's
too.
so beautiful.
Like,
but I
really
guess like
beautiful.
her nose, like she said, she's wanted one since she was 8, and I like go out there and get one.
Go out there and get one.
Yeah.
Do you? You know?
Yeah.
I think that my biggest problem is hyperpigmentation. So I have like a brown sun mustache and like brown spots on my face. So I'm a huge advocate of not going in the sun because of that.
Oh yes, I've seen all of the lengths that you go to.
It's so many lengths. The lengths I go to are ridiculous. I mean, sun hat, driving gloves, like
driving
gloves. You can get them off Amazon.
Honestly, I need driving gloves because I've gotten like freckles on my hands, and like that's just a weird place to have
And
freckles.
it's so important. I mean, you can't forget about your neck and your shoulders because that's what shows the truth. I'm gonna do a blog post called like "The Neck Shows the Truth."
That's really
interesting.
interesting.
Gotta think about. I always bring it down to even like your nipples.
Yes.
When you're doing your like Kate Somerville moisturizer, you just like bring it down to your nipples.
Okay, that's very true because you show so much décolletage.
Totally, and it's more lymphatic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So do you spray tan because you don't stay in the sun?
I spray tan. Do you want to know how obnoxious I am?
Yes.
So today I was feeling pale. And, you know, I didn't have time to go to a spray tan booth, so I had a mobile situation come to my hotel, and they
This morning,
and they just sprayed me.
Oh my
It
goodness.
took 5 minutes.
Was
in
it
and
good?
out.
I need that because I went to make an appointment yesterday because I figured you would have a spray tan. And I've been showing my legs on the show, and they're just so pale. So I was like, I'll get a spray tan.
I like you pale, though. I have to tell you, it's very useful.
Thank you. But
Yeah.
sometimes in the summer, I like to look tan, and also I'm like, I'm going to a country concert tonight. I'm so excited, you guys, by the way. Some toasters are going to be there, and I've been looking forward to this concert for weeks. It's weird. Like,
What's the concert?
It's Dan and Shay, Rascal Flatts.
Okay.
Do you like
I know
country music?
nothing about country music.
Oh my God, it's not only, I love the music, but also just the vibes are so good. Like, I'm
I
so
can
excited
see why
to
the energy
drink.
would be amazing.
And the venue that it's at is like out in New Jersey. People are going to be tailgating all day, and I'm like, I need to leave. This concert doesn't start till 7:30, but I want to leave the city at like 4 and just be there.
Okay, so what time will you be up till tonight?
Oh, probably at least midnight.
Midnight. So you're not like too late. You're not like some New Yorkers are 5 in the morning.
Oh yeah, I'm not 5 in the morning. Like, I'm past that now. Ever since I've turned 25, I've just come to terms with this next chapter in my life of drinking less and partying less, and I'm very happy with it.
And you're engaged, so you want to play that. You have to like play each theme in your life.
Yeah, you just have to like grow up when you grow up. And it's really nice. Like, having a glass of wine and is very nice.
Little cheese, maybe some Cornichons, watching The Bachelor.
What's Cornichons?
Little pickles. They're great with cheese.
I need Cornichons, yes.
You
I
do.
love pickles. I eat too many pickles, and those bloat me too.
Okay, you got to get the little ones.
Okay.
Everything's bloating here. The pasta, the pizza, the weather.
Do you take any, like, I've been starting to take these like hum vitamins. Have you heard of
I
them?
love hum vitamins.
Okay, so I have the skinny one and the Flatter Me, something
Is
like
it
that.
called the Skinny Bird?
Yes.
It's a good one.
And I have to be honest, like, I've been taking them for a month or two, not consistently. I probably forget some days, and I take them when I see them. But like, I've never felt fatter, so I don't think they're working for me.
You look great. I have to tell you, you look great. Your skin looks great. You're glowing. Your forehead, I mean, can't get a better
It's funny
forehead.
that you say, so people, there's a real controversy surrounding forehead versus forehead. I say forehead.
What's forehead?
I say my forehead.
Oh,
like my
no, I
accent.
say forehead.
I know, and people,
Wait, what do you say?
Forehead.
Forehead.
Like,
okay.
it's like orange, water.
Forehead.
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh,
Tomato,
I thought you were
tomato.
talking about like Teresa Giudice or something,
No.
like different forehead
It's just
sizes.
my accent. I say forehead.
Okay.
And people are shook by it. And I've never, like, I always see in the comments, and I saw people were laughing that we were saying it differently, and they always forget to address it. But you guys, like, that's just how I talk. Do you say forehead or forehead? Anyone?
She says forehead.
Forehead?
Forehead.
Forehead. Well, they're out of towners. Forehead. I mean, it's a tomato situation.
You know what, though? I like pronouncing stuff wrong every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's like my own language.
We do this on the show all the
Yeah,
time.
it's my favorite thing to do.
Can't, shan't.
Yeah.
It's my favorite thing
Just
to do.
sometimes a little mispronouncement. It's like it brands you.
I agree.
It's a good brand.
I totally agree. Okay, now I'm going to go to the Instagram because we have so many questions for you, and I would be remiss if I didn't ask you them.
If there's any ones about the flow.
Oh my God, I've asked you what apps you use to edit your photos. I feel like we're all in a really good place about
Does
that.
everyone feel like we're feeling good with the Instagram feed?
I'm feeling good about it.
Okay.
And
You need a good bio. I mean, obvious things like that. You want your highlights to be cute.
Yes.
Especially if you're a blogger.
Yes.
You know, like you want like good highlight covers. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes. Oh yeah. I don't have those. And also,
You
here's
need
my
pink
thing.
and green, pink and green, pink
Like,
and green.
I'm a blogger with no blog.
I like that though.
Do you know what I mean? So like the
Girl
way
with no
that
job, like
girl with no blog. Like the way that I use Instagram, you would think I have a blog, but I don't.
That's okay though.
Yeah.
That's kind of like a microblog.
Yes. I am a microblogger, you guys.
Yeah, I'm into that.
Okay, so more questions about being an influencer. Advice on how to find your niche as an influencer, and if you think it's worth trying to be an influencer today in an already saturated space.
I do not think this space is saturated, and if I hear one more person say that, I'm going
Really?
to blow my head off. This space is not saturated. It just started. That's like saying the restaurant industry is saturated. I mean, there's room for everyone. I think that that's an excuse that people are telling themselves as to not to get started. I think you should stop thinking about that. It is so many open spaces. There's so much room to shine. We're dealing with the world. You know, you're not dealing with 2 gas stations that are next to each other. You're dealing with everyone. So for your niche, I would find one thing and I would talk about it for 2 years. every single day. So I started with health and fitness, and I always say it's like an upside down triangle. So you start with your niche, and then you slowly grow out and expand and talk about other things. I didn't introduce my husband to the blog for 2 years. I was super methodical and strategic about how I was going to kind of introduce the characters in my life. So I think it's kind of like when you're dating someone, you don't want to give it all up at first. You want to kind of dangle the key and make them kind of charm them a little bit. That's how you want to be with a blogger. You want to get real niche and specific, make them wait for it, and slowly grow out.
Okay. That's so interesting.
Am I overwhelming you?
No, you're not.
With the flow and the highlights and the...
No. The highlights, I'm all on highlights. My highlights are actually very very organized.
Okay.
Which I'm all about organization. And flow, I'm all up on flow. But no, you and Claude, this is your total. Is it niche or niche? Another thing, I sometimes say niche and sometimes I say niche.
It depends how I'm feeling. I'm going to say niche today.
I don't know what the correct one is.
Yeah. You guys found your niche. This is your niche. You guys have really wrote it, and you've done an amazing job. And now you can expand out into whatever. Claude's obviously traveling, and I think that's the way to do it instead of trying to do everything at once. And
Agreed.
Be a lifestyle blogger.
Yes. What is your current skincare routine?
It changes so much because I'm constantly trying products, but I'll tell you my ride or die products are Dr. Dennis Gross Vitamin C.
Okay.
I love it.
Is that a lotion?
It's kind of like a serum. It's a light consistency, and then I love Kate Somerville. It's like a super thick oxygenating moisturizer. I like the Derma Quench too. I love oil. I cannot live without oil. You gotta have a good oil. Oil, like a rose hip oil, avocado oil.
What about maracuja oil? I have that.
Great.
Okay.
And I'm traveling right now and I don't have an oil, so I called down for room service and said, can I get an extra virgin olive oil, and took my makeup off.
So is that what you use to take your makeup off?
Always, because it's super delicate.
Even eye makeup.
Do
you put it on a cotton ball?
I put it on my hands and just oil cleanse my face, and then after I'm cleansed my face, I put more oil on. I look really hot before I go to bed, you can imagine.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Yeah, it's a lot of oil. Oils are everywhere.
I'm all about oil, like dewy skin.
And I just brought you coconut oil lube. It's all kinds of, there's a lot of oils going on.
Got it. So do you oil your whole
I try to
body?
oil everywhere. I think oil is the key to youth with skincare because it just seeps in your skin and gives you this really moisturized skin.
Got it. And so do you use it on your hair ever, or?
I don't use it on my hair too much. You can do a hair mask with coconut oil. And I should mention, don't put coconut oil on your face because it clogs your pores.
Oh.
Don't do coconut.
Good
do
to
it on
know.
your body only.
So what do you do for your hair?
My hair, I'm pretty low maintenance. I wash it once a week. And I try to either get a blowout. If I don't get a blowout, I'll wash it at home. I just did a hair challenge where I washed it with one thing for 1 month, and I feel like it grew. But this is extensions.
Oh, how much of it is extensions?
My hair's probably here. It's not really for thickness. It's more for length right now.
Oh, cool. They look great.
Thank you. They're clip-in.
I'm growing my hair out. I feel like I'm always saying that.
Your hair is looking really cute.
Thank you.
It's looking thick.
Oh, because I've been doing collagen peptides.
Okay.
And then I just switched shampoos. I've only used it once to mane and tail, which is the horse shampoo.
Everyone loves that shampoo.
I used it back in high school, and my hair was long. And now that I'm trying to grow it out again, because I think I don't want short hair for my wedding. So.
Are you going to do an extension moment for your wedding?
I might. I've had clip-in extensions for a few years that are custom made for my hair, because my hair is very unique, and I can't find them.
Is this your real hair color?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky. When I was describing you to my family, I was telling them all about your hair. It's amazing. It's the perfect shade. It's good for the flow.
It's great for the flow. That's something I have.
Papa red. I love a Papa red.
Thanks. Okay, what is your recommendation for a cheaper version of the Clarisonic facial massager?
A vibrator. An actual vibrator.
Okay.
You Google sexual vibrator on Amazon.
And
it's $8.
Okay.
Use it on your face. Get two, because if you're gonna do other things with the other one, you get two. Just
and
to be safe.
You do it every day before your makeup.
I have a Clarisonic, but I also have been using the vibrator just to test it out, and I have to do either one of those every day. I cannot not do it.
For how long?
5 minutes if I can. Once you start feeling the lymphatic drainage, because it's kind of gross.
How do you feel? Okay.
In the back of your throat.
Okay.
It drains.
That's good to know that you can feel it, if you're doing it right.
You can feel it. You'll be able to definitely feel a difference. Your face will be contoured. And just a side note, Kim K gets it done before all events, facial massage.
Okay.
To contour.
I need that. I'm going to do that today, actually, because my face is looking round. Please explain how to do an everyday facial massage without equipment.
Just with your hands. Just go out and down the neck. Just make sure you go down the neck.
Okay. And your top tip for under eye bags.
Lymphatic drainage. I know I keep saying this, but people think that the reason their eyes are puffy is because they're sleep deprived. It's actually fluid that needs to be drained. So what I would do is I would get like an eye mask on both eyes, obviously, and I like the serum ones. There's this one by this brand that I've been using. It's ERZO.
Erno?
Erzno Laz.
Erno Laz.
Yeah.
I use those too, the under eye things.
They're great.
They're so good.
They're serumy.
Uh-huh.
I love
And they
those.
leave them on until they dry out.
Yes.
Okay.
I leave mine on for 4 years.
Yeah.
The longer the better with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's so funny. I randomly got them, and now I'm obsessed with them. That's so funny that you just brought them up.
They're
like
in a pink thing. Metallic pink.
And I can't
Good for
pronounce
the
the
flow.
name. Good for the flow.
Yeah.
And I can't pronounce the name either. It's like Erno Laz.
Yeah, it's a hard brand to pronounce.
Yeah.
So you put those on and do your facial massage inward and down with them on, and it's next level.
I'm doing that right after this.
It's next level.
I'm gonna-
Also, you can chill your iPads. That's a good tip for inflammation.
Okay.
In the refrigerator.
Okay.
An ice roller is great for
have an ice
inflammation.
roller.
Jade roller. Just you're rolling. You want to get the fluid out.
Okay. That is so. What face masks do you use?
I love sheet masks on the plane. I love
Do
Peter
people
Thomas
look
Ross.
at you like you're so crazy?
I don't care. I really don't care. You should see the shit I do in public. When I'm blogging, you know how like fashion bloggers like go and like they do different outfits. I
Yeah.
literally will change on the street.
Oh my God.
So Ariel and I just got like a spray tan cover. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like a mobile spray tan.
Like a tent.
A tent.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna use that now on the street.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Wait, and I need to know where you got your spray tan this morning.
You know
home.
what? You guys, I will leave the info on my Instagram story. I didn't book it, so I don't have like the name, but I will leave it on my Instagram story.
Okay,
And I'll send
understood.
you her info.
What are your 3 favorite beauty products that you take with you on every trip?
This is redundant, but facial massager, tons of sunscreen. I like a caffeinated sunscreen because it tightens your face. And then I have like this Forever 21 pink makeup case with my makeup in it, and in it is like Better Than Sex mascara, a Shure Mono curling iron. Cannot live with that. Not curling iron.
Eyelash curler.
Eyelash curler. Love.
Your eyelashes are amazing.
They're fake. They're Ardell 113s.
Oh, are they individuals?
There's a lot of like hair situations happening right
No,
here.
but like it doesn't look fake, which is so
Okay,
nice.
good. That's how I want it to
Especially
look.
your eyelashes.
They're Ardell 113, you guys. Go to the drugstore and get them. They're so cheap and they're so good.
Are they the individual ones or the strip?
No, they're the strip.
Wow,
The
they look individual.
ones take too long.
Agreed.
You've
And
got
do-
to put mascara on after they're on. That's why they probably look individual.
Got it. And do you do fake lashes every day?
No, only when I'm shooting content or doing something like this. I actually don't wear makeup probably 4 times a week.
Really?
Yeah, it's a lot.
It is.
You know, don't you feel like getting ready is a lot?
It is. I have to do I do my makeup every morning, but then if I'm not doing anything later that day, I just take it off immediately when I get home. Like, I love just sitting with and letting my skin breathe.
Same with me. I'd rather just have like tons of oil on my face than tons of makeup.
Yeah.
I'm not a big makeup person. I'm more skin. But these eyelashes are great. Everyone needs them.
Yeah, and
Drugstore.
I feel like with good skin and just a lash, you're good to go.
Yes.
How do you manage people who think they're working hard and doing a good job but aren't?
Ooh, this is a hard question. Did not go into this as an entrepreneur. I went into it as a solopreneur, meaning I was working for myself, setting my own schedule, doing my own discipline. And then when I started adding people to my team, it was something that was really new for me, and I wasn't used to communicating. I've found, working with a team now, that the most powerful thing you can do is communicate constantly and over-communicate to the point where you're like, I'm being obnoxious.
Okay.
That's worked best for me, is just to really communicate. And I think everyone deserves a chance. If they're not doing a good job, they should be communicated that they're not doing a good job and maybe give them ways to improve. I also always lead with a positive. So when I'm emailing people, like I'll never start with unfortunately or negative words. I always start with a really positive reinforcement. I think it's really important when you're running a business.
Okay, that's so nice. Well, congratulations on all of your success.
Congratulations on all yours too.
Thank you.
Anyone that has light like this 24/7
Is doing something right.
Like, what's better?
No, it's really true. It's great for selfies, especially in this city. I'm glad that you recognize how hard it is to take pictures here.
Honestly, I have like so much compassion for you. I feel so bad for
you.
you. It's hard to take a picture.
It really is. But with Darkroom, it's better. And now with Visco, you guys, we have homework to do this weekend. My app, like literally, I'm going to be going to this concert with like my lymphatic system cleansed, my eyes drained.
Yeah. Your forehead?
My forehead.
Your new forehead.
My new forehead on fleek. And it's going to be amazing. And then the pictures I'm going to take are just going to put me over the top.
Yeah, you guys, I mean, no one has a better
This is
forehead.
the beginning of something really exciting for me. No one has
It's
a
all
better
happening.
forehead. It's all happening. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back on Monday with Claudia. You can follow Lauryn at
The Skinny Confidential.
Enjoy. Thank you guys. Love you. Have a great weekend.
Bye, guys.